welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another SEC rival, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Volunteers' offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent.
Oh, he dropped it! Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. The play-action fake. Fires left. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. You know what they need. You know what they want. And you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. From the gun. Wants to pass. Intercepted. And the first drive ends with a pick. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. From the shotgun, the inside give. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Wide out trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. You've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his tight end. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. And the Vols want to pick up the tempo.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
That's caught. It's Matthews. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. And this Big Orange offense getting it done in the passing game.
And great execution by the quarterback. And when you think about Tennessee offense, man, when they got their trigger man, and they've had some great ones, Peyton Manning, T. Martin, Hendon Hooker had an unbelievable run. They find that guy, man, their offenses have been so hard to stop.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The inside handoff. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Snags it over the middle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They're going to run it. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Rides the back on the option, the give. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the 1st down. They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. Trying to do it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Looking for a deep man. Snags it down the right side. Running free. Touchdown Bulldogs. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They have the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the D.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Northern Illinois is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to San Diego State. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Vols racing to the line in a hurry-up.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Volunteers are marching down the field.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now, because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
The Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Turning it on. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Vols back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking for room, it's Thomas. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So now to start the second quarter, they'll line up and try a field goal. Splits the uprights, it's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
To the air, it's Shapen. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry. Trying
play action. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Fires fires downfield. Another incompletion on third down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Vols are in the hurry-up.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Punt is on its way. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll go to the ground. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
Back to throw, it's Shapen. Here's a heat. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Their performance in SEC play last year was forgettable. They love to make it memorable this time around.
I love when Reese uses that phrases like forgettable, which means it was awful. Not very.
Going downfield for the big play. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Going the other way, and he's got room. Down to the 48-yard line as he takes it away and takes it back to set up his offense. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Just feeds the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. On third down, going up top. Finds his big tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really.
Lots of running room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Volunteers have this offense rolling. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
And the Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Matthews. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Wants to fire on second down. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. Throws to the tight end. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they got it at the 45.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. And it's no good. He missed it. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quickly complete. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Gaines. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. Got it in the middle, it's Staley. They'll immediately call timeout. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. And the Volunteers line up to punt it away. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to pass. It's Shapen. He lets it fly. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
The Volunteers will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He'll start this drive going to the air. Rush is on him. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
To the air on second down. Caught near the sideline, it's Davis.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete. Because he made the catch, but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the drop.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally...
There he goes! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Mississippi State hoping to ring up a score in this red zone trip. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Now on first and goal, let's see what Mississippi State does. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldog!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Vols want to move quickly.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
Kick is in the air. No, he got loose. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Back to pass, it's Shapen. Shoots it to the left. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
This time he's got it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
They'll run the toss. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. And we'll start the fourth quarter by trying to boot a three through there. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. Although nothing compares to a top 5 duel. A revealing outcome with massive implications, men.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Vols will hustle to the line.
Yeah, this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Makes the grab. It's Matthews. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's got it. First down and more. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
And the Volunteers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think at this point in the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there, it didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field.
Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Looking for space. It's Booth. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using.
They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Bulldogs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. They'll run it on the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. That is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pressure coming. Complete out of the backfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Matthews. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. Fires toward the end zone. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Looking for a man. It's Shapen. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Going right to work up top. Just too much heat that time, and they knock second down at the 31. And the Vols want to crank the tempo. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where's the matchup that...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, I'll buy several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team is incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start